Yield off target again on the three. Alexander with the old heat check. This is Isaiah Cousins. He'll back it out and reset for the Sooners.
Nothing tricky to what Oklahoma likes to do offensively. Like to spread you out, but to create shots for others, especially threes, with 4 3-point shooters around Spangler.
That is Jordan Woodard. Kruger told us yesterday that he thinks the freshman has an entirely different level still to get to. And how about all these three-point attempts in the early going from the Bison?
Yeah, a little bit of fool's gold. They want to get back in their offense, get the ball inside and be open.
There's a three at the other end from Wood. The box score, their leading scorer, Summit League Player of the Year, Braun, 7 points. And the Bison still maintain his lead. This is Woodard, gets a whack and a chance.
Spangler bailed him out because he was about to travel.
And a pickoff. So now for the Sooners, just 11 for 34.
34 three-point field goal attempts.
Austin.
I mean, they took some body blows from a lot of people around the country, and they kept their head up and kept fighting. And boy, did they right the ship in a big kind of way.
Woodard throws up a three. It'll go. No timeout. Spangler, a little step back. Nothing there, so he'll swing it out to Hield, who tries another three. Spangler with that long rebound. One of the best rebounders in the conference.
And for me, he's the most unselfish player in the Big 12. He just had a shot that he could have easily.
Playing their final home game tonight, Tyler Neal and Cameron Clark.
Oklahoma did senior night on Saturday, Clay. I like that. Let the families get in from out of town on the weekend.
Jordan, but he has come a long way too. There was a time earlier in the season when you and I were saying he should be in consideration for Freshman of the Year.
He's put up several double. It has a bright future for West Virginia in this Big 12 conference. Showing a little touch from outside.
He had a great non-conference season. Numbers have dropped off a little bit in the Big 12, as you might expect for a freshman, but you're right. Woodard found a seam, and nobody was able to pick him up.
And it's a 6-0 Jayhawk run, and it's shades of what happened to the Longhorn. Woodard, ball fake. Got a shooter's roll on that one. Had daylight before the fake. Mason drives. Spangler rebounds.
Got numbers.
Woodard going to keep it and kisses it off the glass. Fine move by Jordan Woodard. And
Contacts go.
Ellis rims out. Spangler rebounds. Woodard knocks the 3 ball down. And Taylor knocking down another field goal. He's had 2 big hoops here coming down the stretch. Woodard, daylight. What a beautiful hoop by Woodard. He saw the daylight, and now there's a collision over there. It's just his time as Nino Williams slices in to tie the game at 7. Now that was some kind of a pick there.
Call that a pressure release.
3-pointer good. Jordan. Tough shot there. Williams with the offensive rebound, then has it poked away. Sooners right now are just out-toughing the Wildcats, and that's not easy to do.
It's not, but they're doing a lot of switching, doing a good job of keeping the basketball in front, making it tough for Kansas State to get inside.
I think if you're Oklahoma, you spread the floor and you drive it and try to get some of these key pieces in foul trouble.
Woodard wanders inside. That's what he does. He gets right there up.
I know his back's tired because he's been holding up a lot for Texas Tech, but don't ever be short. Did it look like to me they were just letting them
back of the pass because Heslop was on the move, and it's hard to throw a pass in the shooting pocket when the shooter's on the move.
And I think that's what you were talking about. They moved the ball quickly with some purpose. Now they got to play some defense.
Yeah, because you're not going to outscore Oklahoma.
Yeah, he could make him with a lot less room than that. Sooners inbound the ball. Woodard, a little crossover move. The freshman hits the jump shot. One-on-one defense when you necessarily to slow the clock down. Bad pass, Woodard there. Woodard the breakaway. Layup, good with a foul. And I don't know what Prince was doing there.
Meetings in this series. And we're underway here at the Coliseum, and the Sooners control the opening tip. Not a big crowd tonight because of the weather here in West Virginia, but they're vocal early. With that said, from the corner. That's the mark for Gary Brown, who provides energy off the bench for Bob Huggins. Woodard goes right in and scores. Passes. Long three for Aaron Harris. The fourth leading scorer in the Big 12, 17 per night. He's got 5 now.
If you're Oklahoma, you got to be careful with Harris. He can have one turn into 2 or 3 in a hurry.
There's Woodard. Gets the jumper to fall. In the league, everyone kind of knows about Juwan State, but now he's starting to get some national attention too.
Well, there's no question about that, and he deserves it because his team is playing well and winning, and they're doing it in large part through contact.
Hits both foul shots. And the lead is 7 now for West Virginia as this game is getting late. Nobody picked up Woodard. Woodard went right to the basket.
And gets his hands on things around the basket through sheer effort.
He does other things besides score. In fact, he's been scoreless in 6 of the 9 Big 12 games this year. Oh, that goes down. That's a 2 shot. 28 points for Harris. He averages 17. Now the double team, and Woodard nearly threw it away.
Well, you can't ever turn your back against ball screen defense when you're pressured.
Woodard, oh, he has been clutch.
Starts on the defensive end. They keep Woodard out of the paint. They keep him off the foul line. You make him shoot a jump shot, you get him in transition. Got a mismatch for Oklahoma with Morris on Spangler.
Woodard.
Woodard backs it up. Spangler, 6 points, 11 rebounds today. 3 in mouth. Ball screen set by Spangler, and Woodard
take off and not pick up his 3rd foul. He just let Brown get to the rim. Oklahoma State back to that zone. They've matched up out of it, and maybe you're going to go man.
And of course, in that zone, you can keep Nash from having real contact and a man-to-man down there, I suppose, too. That shot clock's down inside of 10. Now 3. Woodard got the man in the air and nails a jump shot. It's a 2. But the big man for the Sooners is out there with 3 fouls, so Coach Kruger has to consider that with his substitutions here in the second half.
Staying in that zone again.
There's Woodard. That's the 3 ball. That is 16 rebounds for Ryan Spangler.
Yep. Well, they're not letting Woodard get to the screen in pick and roll. Smart's got 4.
Woodard guns a 3. Big shot for the freshman.
And it's another good look. High, low. Kravitz, but Crockett missed.
And that's going to be an advantage that they're going to have to try to exploit with Crockett playing the 3, having the size advantage on a small Oklahoma basketball.
First sub of the game for Oklahoma's number 1, Frank Booker, a 6'4" freshman from Augusta, Georgia. Here comes Woodard. Oh, look at the nice reversal. Right hand to left. Foster.
And that's one of the things they look for, guys, when you come off the bench is get an early imprint on the game, do something special to get you recognized. And Foster coming off the bench, doing it with his act.
The freshman can do now, and he, as we mentioned, his taking over the point has enabled Isaiah Cousins to move back to the 2 guard. He was an ill fit at the point last year, much more comfortable this year. Now look at Woodard. And they just happen to have made 6 more.
Yeah, and I think, again, that's Oklahoma dictating the pace. Texas Tech really can't afford to try to have an up-tempo style of pace that Oklahoma prefers to play in. If they do, it's going to be the same type of scenario. Lots of turnovers and a lot of runouts for Oklahoma.
Both teams starting the same.
Torian Prince, another guy who is going to be a very good Baylor Bear by the time he's done.
Woodard to 3.
Back to John and Fran Wiggins.
All right, Chris, 1-point game. Sooners trying to come up with a huge road win.
Baylor stays in the zone. The reason they played zone the whole game is to keep those guards from driving it. Oklahoma's done a better job of moving that ball side to side.
Woodard gets inside and floats it in.
Well, this kid's impervious.
Southwell transition 3, no good. Now Oklahoma has some numbers. Woodard shoots a 3 and hits.
A very good passer. So you have to play him basically one-on-one and hope that your big man can move his feet.
Bennett again doubled. Shot clock winding down. Down to 2. Woodard in traffic. And that goes. His first into Hogue. Spangler the tip. It won't go. Open look for Woodard. That goes. As we come up on 6 minutes to play.
That's a player development move right there by Melvin Edge. Just in traffic with your left hand.
His feet set and stays on rhythm, and his teammates know how and when to get him the ball. He's going to be a really good shooter.
Clark misses, but a nice finish by Jordan Woodard. Fresh Oklahoma has numbers. Neal short, but he follows it, and then to Spangler, back out, and Oklahoma's going to reset. They were about a foot away, but when a reset, Paul.
Interesting choice by Spangler. Me, I'm taking that to the rim.
Crowd trying to get loud here.
He is only a 54% free throw shooter. Same play once again.
Fair point, and once again the Texas defense not there.
Not the board Spangler was that time, but a couple of times Sooners have had it slapped loose from him. You really need to penalize that press for pressing. Well, good. There he is.
Second basket tonight.
See, when you take it to the basket and somebody has to come to help, it leaves their man open around the basket, and that's usually the post man.
Sooners by 5. Booker has it.
Tech's doing a good job defensively. They've got this thing slowed down, but see, the reason Spangler's involved, nobody's guarding him.
Woodard goes to the left hand.
Two by Spangler that time.
His 13th of the game. He was taller than any building in Tuttle, Oklahoma.
Oh, and a great play by Woodard. That's ball game.
Not a whole lot the Sooners can do here. They're crazy if they foul. That's in. 2.2 to go on the Woodard bucket.
Those in recent minutes. Woodard. Wooden green. Woodard was all alone. He'll pull the trigger. Washington Doubleheader of UConn basketball, part of Holiday Hoops, presented by Kay Jewelers. Starts Sunday at 1 on ESPN. Harris putting some pressure on Woodard and the Sooners with those 20 turnovers tonight. Woodard to the rim and a chance for three.
Got a score here. Buddy Hield, a little bit long. Rebound Cousins. Woodard held scoreless so far. Not any Clark. They had gone 4 for 4. 3 of those from beyond the arc. Here's Woodard keeping his dribble, which he does so well. Elevates, drills the dude.
Possession game right now.
Lou Evans with the 3. 35-32. Tulsa on a nice run here.
I think what's happening right now is Hurricane are back in the zone defense, so it looks to me like they're playing zone after they score, playing man-to-man if they don't score.
They've taken twice as many threes as OU did at that last time out. Here's Woodard. Down the paint. Oh! Go.
I think Sooners are going to be very patient, and at some particular point in time, the Hurricanes have to foul or come out and try to double team the ball. Sooners are pretty patient.
Harrison has 3 fouls, by the way, Coach, the man who's guarding Woodard. Shot clock right now, 10. Here goes Woodard, all the way in. 12-6, Clark, too strong. And it comes down Oklahoma. Right spot.
Another offensive rebound, but at least that was on the tip back.
And a whistle, looks for the shot, takes it. Let go, misses the rim completely.
That's what we call a coverage foul. If the defense will throw good, that's good. Holloway was open at one point, they didn't find it.
And Woodard slows down the pace just a bit.
They're not going to attack the basket if they're not fouled until it goes under 10 on the shot clock. 20 in. They come out to try to trap. Woodard got out of there in time. Recognized it. Now it's at 7. Try to get a shot off here. Woodard drive team. Much less the team that's going to win the game, didn't make a 3. Oklahoma 0 for 11 shooting threes, and they're going to win this game. It looks like Paul Hewitt has seen enough, and he's going to tell his players not to foul. This is a classy move. I mean, you reach a point where the game's over, why extend it? A lot of coaches don't do that. They'll call timeout when they're down 11 with 12 seconds to go.
They will have to shoot here. The shot clock is now at 8.
See if they even bother, if they just give the ball up.
Wow. And that's 2 in a row for Rashawn Thomas. Welcome home.
Nice left-hander.
24-18 OU. An instant ago, they led by 10. Now they're up, picked up by Joy Williamson. He'll leave it for Jordan. His floater won't go. And reaching for that loose ball, Oklahoma's DJ Bennett, who's given Lon Kruger some nice minutes here. On the trail, Woodard for 3.
But Thomas. I'll tell you what, Oklahoma is going to make the Big 12 that much tougher. And you knew that they would be good in time, but these guards are still very, very young. But they have progressed quickly, including Jordan Woodard right there. 5.5 minutes to play from Norman. The scoop shot, nicely done by the...
Is that somebody gets 2 fouls, you're really not going to watch them play through it. You're going to see them go to the bench because the Sooners have options.
A good deep post position there for Bennett, but he couldn't find the handle on the pass. Woodard slashing to the bucket, draws some cut for UALR. They just keep hanging around. Woodard a 3.
Oh, I'm looking 6'10", 223 is what he's listed. And he reminds me of Johnny Gilbert, Gilla. who played back in some of the Kelvin Sampson days. But Gilla was so active on the boards. He's not going to score points for
the lead with the basketball. Michigan State on a bit of a surge in this last segment. Spangler kicks it out, and Woodard hits the three.
Right there, 11-point game, a lot of time.
Now you got the two freshmen in, Alvin Ellis and Gavin Schilling. It's the time for Oklahoma to try to cut into that deficit. Here's Woodard. Nowhere to go. And was that taken off the rim? It was. Count the basket right on cue. They're going to need more of that in the second half.
Good job. They're doing a good job of setting a high pick and screen roll and him dive. And then there's a little guy because of the 4 guards Oklahoma's playing. They are not strong enough and physical enough to be able to next shot. Get a chance to watch him. That rhythm from a shooter. And you can see Seton Hall coaches there up defensively. They know it's a big possession.
Oh, another big.
Up over the top of Bennett rises Scott to raindrop that one home.
One of my favorite moves when I was playing was the miss-make, where you could get a couple off and rebound already, coming off 12 against a very athletic SEC team from Alabama. Little driving lane for Woodard. He'll force his way in. I think Cameron's headed for a good senior year based on what I've seen so far. That runner way short by Vaughns. Sooners have a 3-on-2 here. Woodard. Oh, he faked the pass. Took it. Their big fella, 6'10", Keith Coleman. Keith heard me before the game. You're not going to let him find me in the parking lot, are you? I will walk you all the way to your car. Thank you. Woodard going right at it. So the Sooners could spend some time at the line.
Alabama going zone right now, playing 2-3 zone.
Woodard squares up, knocks down the 3. Cam Clark. So Oklahoma by 8 with the ball.
They're going to want to foul
Spangler presents himself for a pick. Woodard getting in deep. Banks it